Turning now to Meta, that used to be Facebook. Bernstein out with a new note naming the company their top pick, sticking with an outperform rating but slashing the price target. Let's bring in the analyst behind that call, Mark Shmulik. Mark, my question about Facebook Meta is, doesn't the whole stock now kind of hinge on whether they cut this amount of spending that they're putting into headsets and the metaverse? I mean, they could pop profitability quite easily just by pulling back a little on that.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. I get the irony of pitching effectively an ad stock, into an uncertain macro. And I think there's really three parts to this bear case that have gotten really loud recently. One of which is certainly the expenses and the spending, not just on Metaverse, but overall. Two is on engagement, right? The first ever year-over-year user declines in history. And the third is on revenue growth. And, once again, the first ever year-over-year revenue declines in its history. I think what we're going to see is traction against all three of those. We've already seen engagement on the aggregate back on track. Globally, Facebook, Blue, and Instagram are the top two most downloaded apps on the planet this quarter. On the expense side, I do think we're going to see some increased discipline from them. They're certainly, committed to building this future of the metaverse, but we'll certainly see some increased discipline, which at this point I think should be more than enough to get investors comfortable underwriting earnings growth for the company. And then lastly, on the revenue growth trajectory, I think they've got plenty levers that are idiosyncratic to them specifically to get that, at least allowing investors to look at it coming off of the bottom.
Yeah, I agree with a big part of what you're saying, particularly the idea, I think that I hear you articulating, that the narrative has turned against Meta, particularly Facebook and Instagram, maybe a little too strongly. But this reminds me of, 5 years ago, they had said we're going to spend all this money building up content moderation, but they sort of sandbagged. And then when they pulled back, the stock popped. Aren't we in another one of those situations where, yeah, all three of those things are important, but really the most important thing, maybe the only really important thing for the stock is whether they pull back on that spending on, mostly Metaverse, though some other things?
Yeah, I think that's certainly, a critical part of the story, certainly. I think, it's the question marks about the metaverse. Metaverse would have been a great thematic to invest in probably late last year. Not quite what investors are looking for, given the midst of the macro environment we're under. But I think in addition to that, right, it's really also about the health of core. This viewpoint that nobody uses Facebook anymore, it's a melting iceberg, pick your favorite expression. I think that's untrue, but I think it's also something that we've just seen, capturing the headlines. And so until you can get past some of those very loud bear narratives, it gets really hard to kind of underwrite long-term growth trajectory for the stock, whether you believe in the metaverse or not.
Hey, Mark, I wonder, once you strip out sort of the cyclical dynamics and, the ad cycle and certainly monetization of product in the near term, if you've ever seen a company invest this much money and this much time on a promise that was this far out, and whether or not you think that gives bears some credence when they're skeptical.
Certainly. I mean, it's a big number, right? If you kind of add it all up since they bought Oculus, you're talking about a number in the tens of billions of dollars, probably north of 30, 35. So it's a big number. I kind of step back and ask myself, and I do this exercise every few months, is, if they were private, what's really the right move for the company? If we weren't scrutinizing them on a quarterly basis, do we really believe there's going to be a change or an evolution in the computing platform? Meta's lived through that. Think back to the IPO where we were migrating from mobile to desktop, and we had these existential questions of, at that time, 1 billion users, could they migrate them over successfully to this app-based ecosystem? So, certainly see the optics around it, but I don't think it's the wrong long-term strategy for the company.
So, Mark, even if you have still good or improving engagement, more cost discipline, the ad market is changing so much. You've got competition from Netflix and Disney. Amazon's becoming an even bigger player. So, even if everything sort of is the same and there's still a good ad proposition, are they still going to be winning the same kind of ad dollars as they have been over the last decade?
Yeah, certainly. I think the market's absolutely more competitive, right? You got Netflix, Disney coming in on the CTV side. Certainly TikTok's a player here to stay. Who knows if and when BeReal starts ramping up kind of their own monetization efforts. So there's certainly competition. The thing I'd point to is when you look at the advertiser perspective, best-in-class advertising for performance marketing remains squarely on Google and Meta. Meta's been hurt, certainly, by Apple's IDFA changes. But I point to Advantage Plus, which is a product they launched recently, which to me, is kind of the catalyst I'd look for to kind of get that moat back on track, effectively helping, automate much of the advertisers' big question marks. What does the creative look like? Bringing AI into the mix. Where do I target? Where do I place it? And effectively running through thousands of combinations on the advertiser's behalf. Google has something similar in Performance Max, but I think this reinstates the moat around the quality of Meta's ad business.
Right. Well, Mark, thanks. The difference might be the iPhone was already 5 years old when Facebook went public. It was making that pivot. Face computers, not as clear. Mark Shmulik.
He mentioned Be Real as I got the notification. I wonder if he meant to do that. NASDAQ down 2%. Tech Check is back in a moment. We'll do it in the break now.